Have you ever noticed this? When we're young, everything comes fast. Emotion, health, desire. But once we reach our 60s, what becomes truly valuable isn't speed anymore. It's stability. Stability in your thoughts, in your emotions, in your body. And yes, even in the bedroom. There's one thing I teach men that seems so simple, almost too simple, and yet it changes everything. Exhaling for twice as long as you inhale. Sounds easy, right? It is, but the effects, far beyond what you'd expect. This is called 2-1 breathing, and it works on one very powerful principle. Inhale to awaken the nervous system. Exhale to activate recovery. When you slow and lengthen your exhale, you're stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system. The system responsible for deep sleep, digestion, sexual function, and full body restoration. Here's how I teach it. Breathe in gently through your nose for 4 seconds, then breathe out slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat for 5 to 10 minutes, every evening. No meditation music, no yoga pose. Just you, sitting in your favorite chair after dinner, finally letting go. I know, for many men, the idea of losing sexual performance at this age is a quiet sadness, something you might not talk about, even with your doctor. But I also know this, you're not broken, you're just tired, and you haven't given your body the pause it needs to restore what's already within you. Sometimes, all it takes is 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out, repeat, each night. That's it. And slowly, your body starts to believe again. You don't have to brace anymore. It's safe now to enjoy. Next, I'm going to share a powerful ancient technique from the Indian yogic tradition. One that's been scientifically shown to balance emotions, sharpen focus, and help men recover their sexual vitality naturally and lastingly. Stay with me. You're closer than you think. Morning is when we hear our bodies the clearest. That subtle crack in your back as you stand up. A little stiffness in the shoulders. Your heart beating just a bit faster after walking down the stairs. And one thing most people don't notice. Your breathing, still shallow. When we were young, we naturally breathed from the belly. Deep, even, unconscious breaths. But over the years, stress, bad posture, the pace of life, and yes, aging, they all pushed us into chest breathing, fast, shallow, and always bracing, as if we're under attack. But here's the truth. Your body was not designed to live in constant defense mode. It was designed to breathe intelligently. And that's why I always recommend men over 60 learn a simple, powerful practice I call power belly breathing. In fact, I'd like you to try it with me, right now, if you're willing. Sit up straight, place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Close your eyes, if that feels comfortable. Now, slowly inhale through your nose until you feel your belly hand rise. Hold it gently. Then, exhale softly through your mouth, like you're blowing out a candle, without making the flame flicker. Do that a few times. You might be surprised to realize this is the first breath today you've truly paid attention to. Why does this matter? Because when you activate your diaphragm, you create negative pressure in the chest, helping blood flow more easily to the heart and allowing oxygen to spread evenly through your entire body. Your circulation improves, tension in your abdomen drops, and most importantly, blood flows more strongly to the pelvic region, the foundation of a man's vitality and performance. I've seen many men, after just a few weeks of morning belly breathing, tell me, I'm more alert without needing coffee. That inner heat I thought I'd lost, it's coming back. And honestly, intimacy is no longer a source of worry. It's something I look forward to again. Next, I'll show you a breathing technique that's helped countless men overcome anxiety, sleepless nights, high blood pressure, and reclaim a sense of calm, clarity, and yes, bedroom confidence, using a secret that very few people talk about. Stick around, you're closer than you think. I want you to imagine this for a moment. Today, I want to introduce you to a technique I call charge breathing, a way to recharge your masculine energy from the inside out. This practice is rooted in ancient yoga and tantric traditions, Eastern systems that understood long before modern science caught up, how vital energy flows through a man's body. I taught this to a patient of mine, David, 72 years old. He didn't come to me because of illness. He came because of something harder to name. "Doc," he said, "I feel invisible, even to the woman I love." He wasn't broken. He was just disconnected first from his body, his vitality, his presence. So I taught him how to breathe, not like a tired man, but like a warrior. Not with brute force, but with intention, with ownership, with fire. The technique is simple. You inhale and exhale quickly through your nose. Short, rapid, powerful bursts. Do about 20 to 30 breaths in a row. Then, take a deep inhale, hold it, and while holding, gently contract your pelvic floor, the same muscles you'd use to stop the flow of urine. Hold for a few seconds, then release. And right in that moment, you'll feel it. A surge of energy in your lower belly, a heat, a pulse, an awakening. Why does this matter? Because that region, your pelvis, your genitals, your prostate, your testosterone, is entirely dependent on blood flow and nerve activation. And when you breathe with intensity, when oxygen floods your system, blood flows stronger, testosterone gets reactivated, and your masculine fire begins to rise again. No pills, no gimmicks, no prescriptions. Just you, fully present, fully alive, fully masculine. David practiced this technique every afternoon before dinner. 3 weeks later, he called me, laughing. "Doc, I never thought a man in his 70s could feel this much energy again." And my wife? She definitely noticed. Now, I'm not sharing this to sell you hope. I'm sharing this to remind you of something you might have forgotten. Life doesn't fade with age. It just asks for deeper connection, more awareness, and a willingness to reclaim the strength you've always had. Strength not just to conquer the world, but to conquer yourself. In the next part, I'll guide you through a simple breathing practice that can help you sleep deeper, love longer, and wake up each morning feeling grounded, peaceful, and whole. Don't look away. You're heading in the right direction. Back home to yourself. Hello there. Have you ever found yourself lying in bed? The lights are off, the room is quiet, but your mind, it just won't stop spinning? Thoughts about aging, about health, about the things that just aren't the same anymore. Especially those quiet worries, the ones we rarely talk about our strength as men, about confidence in the bedroom. I've sat across from so many men in their 60s and 70s, men who once stood tall, carried the weight of their families, never had to think twice about their bodies. Until one day, they start to feel like they're fading. Not because they're weak, but because they've lost something simple, yet vital. Their connection to their own breath. There was a man, Robert, 68, who once told me, "I don't feel like myself anymore, especially when I'm with my wife. It's like I'm there, but not really alive." And the first question I asked him was, when was the last time you actually noticed how you breathe? Breathing. It sounds so basic, doesn't it? But in truth, your breath is the bridge between your body, your mind, and your manhood. And one of the techniques I want to share with you today is something called box breathing. Sounds odd? Maybe. But this exact breathing method is used by Navy SEALs to stay calm in life or death situations. And now, it's one of the most powerful natural tools I teach to men over 60 who want to regain calm, control, and confidence in the bedroom. In a way that's deep, safe, and incredibly empowering. I want you to picture this. You're lying still. You breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold the breath out 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one box, one full breath cycle. And as you repeat that a few more times, your body starts to get the message, you're safe, you're okay, you can let go. Your cortisol, the stress hormone, begins to lower. Your heart rate steadies. And your parasympathetic nervous system, the one that controls sleep, digestion, sexual function, finally turns back on. Some men ask me, "Doc, how could something as simple as breathing help?" That part of my life. Because when you breathe deeply and rhythmically, you're not just filling your lungs. You're activating your entire endocrine system, the one that produces testosterone, improves blood flow to the pelvis, and most importantly, brings you back into your body. Robert, the man I told you about, he practiced box breathing every night before bed. Just 10 minutes. 3 weeks later, he came back to my office with a quiet smile and said, "I'm sleeping better, and I feel like a real husband again." You see, sometimes the key to revival doesn't come in a pill bottle. It doesn't require a fancy machine. Sometimes it's as close as your next breath. If you know how to listen to it, have you ever felt like Robert? If so, I hope you won't overlook something this simple, because it might just change everything. And next, I'll be sharing another breathing technique, one that awakens the lower body, recharges your masculine energy, and gives you an immediate boost in stamina and drive. It's a practice I consider a true gift for any man over 60 who still wants to feel strong, connected, and fully alive. Have you ever felt split in two? One part of you trying to stay strong, composed, in control, while the other half feels tired, sluggish, quick to frustration, or maybe just empty. That's more common than you think. And that's why I want to share a practice that's been used for centuries, not just to breathe, but to heal. It's called alternate nostril breathing, or in the ancient Indian yogic tradition, Nadi Shodhana. But to me, it's more than a technique. It's a small ritual, a way to bring yourself back into balance. Let me walk you through it. Picture this. You're sitting still, spine straight, eyes closed. You lift your right hand and gently close your right nostril with your thumb. Now inhale slowly and deeply through your left nostril. Hold that breath gently. Then switch. Close your left nostril with your ring finger and exhale through your right nostril. Long, calm, steady. Now inhale through the right, hold. Then exhale through the left. And again, left, right, right, left. It's like you're calming both sides of the brain, bridging logic and emotion, body and spirit. Modern science has confirmed what yogis knew long ago. This simple breathwork practice can balance your autonomic nervous system, stabilize blood pressure, reduce anxiety and depression, increase blood flow to the brain and the sexual organs, and most importantly, help older men regain emotional control, clarity of mind, and natural, lasting sexual vitality. I've seen it, I've felt it, and I believe you can too. You don't need pills. You don't need miracles. You just need one breath through the left, one breath through the right, and your full presence for yourself, for your partner, for the man inside you who is still alive, still strong, no matter your age. You can start tonight, or tomorrow morning, or right now. My friend, we've just journeyed through 5 breathing techniques, and each one is a doorway back to the primal masculine energy that has never left you. It's only been forgotten, buried beneath stress, time, and neglect. If something in this video resonated with you, hit that like button, leave a comment, and share your story. Because your story might be the key that helps another man remember his. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because in the next video, we'll explore how movement, breath, and emotion together can unlock your strength, vitality, and ability to love fully and deeply at any age. You don't need to be 30 again. You just need to come back to your breath.